We go from High Point to Pope John for this Hunterdon Warren Sussex clash between number 7 Pope John and number 10 Lenape Valley, and Pope John goes up 1-0 as Matt Pepe fires in this goal for the Lions. And Zach Johannes makes it 2-0 here as he makes this nice move before unleashing this blast for the Lions as they jump out to a quick 2-0 lead over the Pats. But Lenape Valley displays some nice passing here as Mike Scowanti finds Joey McMahon, who scores, and Lenape Valley trails 2-1. Now watch the Pats in the transition as TJ Galvin finds a streaking Joey McMahon, who beats the Pope John defense as he goes far post for his second goal of the game, and we're tied at 2. But Pope John takes a 3-2 lead after one quarter here as Sean Kenny makes his move and then fires in this laser, and Pope John has a 1-goal lead. Let's move to the second quarter, and Pope John gets on a roll, and Zach Johannes pops in his 4th goal of the game and 3rd straight as the Lions go up 7-2. Now watch this blast by Sean Larrity as he whips it in with the left hand, and PJ takes an 8-2 lead over Lenape Valley. Now watch this great pass by Zach Johannes, who patiently waits for Matt Schlagenhart, who breaks in and scores, and the Lions take a 9-2 lead. Okay, Lenape Valley, which was without its top scorer Brendan Shannon, makes it 10-3 here as Mike Scowanti converts from long distance, and the Pats trail at the half 11-3. All right, third quarter action we go, and Pope John's spark plug Jeff Antonucci cashes in this pretty give and go with Zach Johannes, and the Lions are in complete control of this one 12-3. Joey McMahon was a bright spot for Lenape Valley as the junior notches his 4th goal of the game, but Lenape Valley still trails 12-5. Pope John's attack was spread out. Watch Brian McDonald get into the scoring act here as he gives the Lions a 13-5 lead. Now watch this great effort by Kyle Shannon of Lenape Valley as he barrels his way in for this goal, and Lenape Valley trails 13-6 after 3 quarters. 4th quarter we go, and Pope John keeps tacking on to its lead as Alex Hahn tallies his 2nd goal of the game, and Pope John leads 15-6. And Matt Pepe caps Pope John's big win with a goal here as the Lions advance to the Hunterdon Warren Sussex quarterfinals against Hunterdon Central with a 16-6 win as Joel Conyer gets the post-game reaction.
Coach has just been telling us to keep our heads up. You know, we've had maybe 4 or 5 games that we could have won, but we lost in the 4th quarter and just didn't bring it. But it's the last home game for the seniors, and we want them to go out happy. So we practiced all week hard, and we were able to get the W.
We came out in the 2nd quarter. I mean, Coach talked to us, and he said kind of control the ball a little bit and, you know, not to be too impatient. We kind of worked around a little bit, and then out of the 22, I mean, that's what we saw our opportunities, and we went in it.
We had a session yesterday. We didn't practice, but we had a film session, and we showed them what they were doing wrong, and they seemed to have taken to that, and they wanted to do it today. There was a couple of 3rd quarter hiccups there where we had to talk to them again, but that's why we have timeouts and things like that.
First ever win for the Pope John Lions in this Hunterdon Sussex Warren tournament, led by Zach Johannes.
Didn't let it go right to my head. I just kept playing the game, and you know, it's nice, but you just keep playing.
He's really unselfish with the ball, passing around, getting the assist, always looking for the extra one-man pass, and scoring goals for us too.
That's the type of person he is. The kids look up to him because of his abilities, and he's carrying the team. He's not the only one, but they look to him for leadership.
Defensively, it's been a struggle for Pope John this season, but today they gave up just 6 goals.
We got a whole new defensive crew, a bunch of people who've never even played before, so we were really learning in the process, game by game. Today we had a nice help from our offense, and we just hung in there.
Our defense is kind of young. You know, when they come and they bring it, they can bring it. You know, if they don't, it's a slow start. Sometimes we come out a little slow, but other times we come out like Jefferson or Glen Rock. We come out fired up, and then we're ready to go.
It's been a struggle all season long for Pope John. They're now 5-10 overall, but they can make some headway in this tournament.
This is a brand new tournament, so we want to be the first Pope John team in school history to maybe make a run at it, go for the championship.
That's what Coach has been telling us all along coming into these upcoming weeks. He said we have a tournament that we can turn some heads in. You know, our record isn't that great, but he said if we play how we play in some of the games where we lost or we won, we were able to make some damage in the tournament, and that's what hopefully we can do.
A win helps everything. It really does. We're going up to a formidable team now with the Hunterdon Central, so they've got a reputation, and we can't look past it. That's when we have to look at it and go for it. And then the next day we have Sparta. So we've got it'll be our 4th game this week, 4 games this week. So we'll have a good practice tomorrow and 2 good games. So we'll try to do the job.